Hey, it's me, Javine. Welcome to this week's Sub Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. Here's little Yen. She was meowing like a little baby girl, but then she just wants to be away now that I picked her up. You gotta make up your mind. You want affection, but you don't want to be held ever. Hello, welcome everybody to this week's Sub Saturdays. My hair is in dire need of a haircut and a re-dyeing. It's starting to get green and all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm gonna re-dye it soon after I get a haircut. So, we're going to talk about some stuff today, but first I just wanted to give you a couple of updates. First of all, we recently started a new Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough on Twitch, blind playthrough. This game is something else, man. I know I didn't jump on the train when it first came out and it got a lot of play, but we just started a blind playthrough, and that's kind of the current big playthrough over on Twitch. If you want to come and watch it. It's an RPG, it's medieval, and it's hyper realistic. I mean, pickpocketing, you have to like hold the mouse in the sweet spot and then you have to rotate the lock while also moving the mouse along with it. Everything in the game is so hard in comparison to most RPGs, and it's quite interesting. So if you want to watch that, we have a new schedule. It's every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday from 4 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. That starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so you can work your way back wherever you are in the country. So again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. All the times, the schedules, everything is in the description below. If you want to come on over and check out the current playthrough. In addition, just so everybody's on track, because I've heard a lot of questions like, is Thief ended? Is blah blah blah? No, it was just usually whenever I finish a Let's Play, I take a week break and then I continue the next week. So that's what happened after Dark Souls. But Enderal, Let's Play Enderal Forgotten Stories is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and then Thief, Let's Play Thief is every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on YouTube, although Thief is coming to an end pretty soon. So that's all the schedule stuff, and that's everything that's going on, and I think all of y'all that want to see more RPG stuff from me would really like the Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, because it is something else. It is so over-the-top complicated and tricky. Nevertheless, you're probably here for what the title is, which is ProJared cheating on his wife with Holly Conrad. I don't usually talk about gossip, drama, stuff, or whatever, but I have a little bit of an investment in this, or just an investment of interest, because I've been a fan of Holly Conrad for quite a while. It really started with my being a fan of the original Game Grumps with JonTron and Aaron Hansen, Ego Raptor, but then it's something entirely different, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like where Game Grumps went. I like just John and Aaron. I'm one of those people. But through those people, I started branching out into all sorts of people I'm now friends of, including Oni and did I say friends? Fans of, including Oni NG, Psychic Pebbles, Holly, Ross. I mean, a million people that are all in that big web of internet celebrities. So I've been a fan of Holly for quite a while. I follow her on Twitter. I've seen her in a lot of just random videos on the internet, and I was very surprised to hear this, because yeah, man, she seems like such a really awesome, nice person, and I'm just surprised that if the allegations are true, that her and ProJared were seeing each other behind his wife's back. So yeah, I'll probably show the tweet, but ProJared's wife, Heidi, tweeted that ProJared and Holly Conrad had been having like a, extramarital relations behind her back for months. She said that Jared had blocked her on Twitter, and Jared, as far as I know, released like this big statement that they were getting a divorce and stuff, and that they had seen therapy. I've heard that message, by the way, so many gosh darn times that I didn't even read it, just because it's always the same thing. It's like you're a YouTuber, man, and at the end of the day, just say you're splitting up. It's this big like PR message about we've gone through therapy, blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, we're splitting up. So he released that message, but then she released that she had found out that he had been, they had been getting together for months now. And yeah, it just took me by surprise, again, like I said, because I didn't see Holly as that type of person. I mean, I genuinely consider myself a pretty good person at like feeling out who people really are, and I just was surprised to see that, again, if the allegations are true, that she was a part of that. And the wife says that she does have proof Now, I don't know if she shared the proof, because at the time of me making this Sub Saturdays, this is all pretty new. And I don't know if the proof has been shown, but usually, you know, when people are saying that they have proof, it's probably a good idea to expect that they might. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's pretty damning. And in addition to that, she also said that ProJared had been soliciting nudes from his fans for quite a long time, but she accepted it because it was sort of coming from a body positive point of view. I don't know what that meant doing my research about this. I guess that just means that he allowed fans to send pictures of them to him, I guess sometimes nude, in order for him to give them support in terms of their body image. But the twist here is that apparently he continued to do this after, I guess, they thought in the marriage that it was over. He continued to do it behind her back, still getting nudes from fans and things. So it's a really messy situation. Now, here's the thing. I don't know anything about ProJared at all. I never watched his content, but I know he, as far as I know, was a part of Normal Boots, or still is, which JonTron was a part of as well. I don't think he is anymore, but I used to watch JonTron's content where it had the Normal Boots, you know, intro. So I was always a huge fan of JonTron, and through him, I've heard about ProJared and his content. I don't know anything about the guy. I've never watched like even a minute of his content. But as far as I know, he's supposed to be this really, really nice, wholesome, genuine dude that people are quite big fans of, because he's got like over 1 million subscribers as far as I know. And so it's kind of a bit of a tricky revelation that all of this nasty stuff has come to light. Now, just sort of in conclusion, I guess, again, the only really investment I have in all of this is that I saw JonTron's name being thrown around with this, and that's part of the reason why I even figured out what was going on, even though, as far as I can tell, he's got nothing to do with this outside of being like a business partner or whatever with ProJared previously. But yeah, man, it's surprising to me if, again, the allegations are true, that somebody I was a fan of, Holly, would have been a part of this. And as far as ProJared and everything that happened with him and the nasty stuff on his end, I don't know if people could have seen that coming. Like I said, I don't know him. I've never watched his content. I don't know his wife, so I don't know. But I urge people to remember that obviously the proof is in the pudding. So don't condemn anybody in this situation until we see concrete proof, until Jared comes forward and admits to these things, until the wife shares some evidence. Like I said, I get the feeling that she's telling the truth with this, that she does have proof, but it's very important to not just, you know, condemn the person before any of this stuff comes forward. Now, my opinion on it is, if all of this stuff is true, it sounds like they definitely need to divorce, obviously, because it sounds like a very toxic relationship. And if you all look into it, the specifics and how they talk about the relationship, it does not seem like a good fit. She also accused him of like emotional abuse and other stuff too. Yeah, if all of this stuff is true, I'm just a little taken aback a bit, because I didn't expect somebody that I was a fan of would have been a part of this. But you never know. You never really know who somebody is, especially a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. Any sort of job like this, like what I do, even though I'm way smaller, obviously, you have to have a different sort of sense of self when you do these things, because you are a personality. Now, I myself pride on being very down to earth and very real and genuine in everything that I do, but still, there's a different personality that shows on these videos and streams, because I have to be entertaining. I can't just be a normal, regular guy and with nothing else added to it. I have to, you know, I have to give you my most energetic self and try to be more funny than usual and things like that. So just remember, like, you know, any of these people, you don't actually know them. You might think that you do, but you don't, unless you've met them in real life. So very interesting. I'm curious to see what happens, because with anything like this, I am always looking for the proof. Like is he going to come forward? Is he going to admit to this stuff? Is the proof going to come out? So yeah, just wanted to talk about that, get my thoughts out on it, since I am a fan of some of these people and the extended network. So what do you think in the comment section below? I'm curious. Are you still a fan of ProJared? What do you think about all this, or Holly, or his wife, or anybody else involved? I'd like to know. Thanks for watching this Sub Saturdays, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.